Hey everyone, welcome back to my Autism My Voice. For this episode, I wanted to talk about deficit-based learning. Now, this was a new topic that has just come up recently, which I've learned about in regards to a deficiency-based model of teaching. Now, this model of teaching really focuses on trying to help any individual, regardless if it's autism, regardless if it's learning disability, really try to focus on helping their weaknesses, helping educate them, and being able to focus on that. Now, I think with this deficit, and I remember a little bit of this when I was growing up, similar things. One thing I can definitely like understand with the whole concept of this is that you're trying to help focus on the weaknesses that an individual might have so they can progress the most. And I think a lot of the times sometimes because we're doing this, we forget about an individual's abilities, their strengths, the things that they are able to focus on and do well in. And with learning, I think we really need to focus on the whole entire spectrum of learning. We need to focus on the things that are going to make us better, but also the things that we have the ability to do well in. When I went to college, my major was in sport management because I always knew that I was able to focus on sport business really, really well. And with that major, I was able to work on my strengths. I was able to work on my business background to ultimately get me to a position where I knew that I was going to be able to succeed and get a job in that. And I feel like we if we educate our 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 individuals younger on focusing on this, but also focusing on the entire spectrum, focusing on the weaknesses, focusing on therapies, focusing on services, but also focusing on what they want to do ultimately in the long run, then I think we'll ultimately have a better understanding of where autism is going in the future. Because I feel like with our community, even with like characteristics, like people who say that autism is a communication and social interaction disorder, I feel like in our community, because autism has been around for a little while now, we have individuals who are so different from one another that honestly, I've seen communication for me as a strength. It wasn't always a strength, it was definitely one of my biggest weaknesses growing up. But after a lot of therapies, after a lot of services, I can honestly say communication is one of my strengths. And now, getting my master's degree at St. Hall, it's something that I want to make a career in public speaking. So it is a wide range, and I feel like we must focus on helping the weaknesses, but also focusing on the strengths and the abilities of individuals and what their niches are, and really encourage them to go after what those strengths are and what they love to do. So, yeah, that's my whole emphasis on this. And if you guys have any thoughts, please let me know. It's something very new to me still that I'm still learning about, but I definitely think we can make a few changes in the school systems. And if you have any thoughts on that, please let me know. Always willing to hear some suggestions for the blog. So, thanks guys so much for watching.